Alright guys, what up? It's me, GamerGuyTV, and welcome to Bloxburg. Um, we are back with another house building episode. Now, hopefully nothing changes while I do this. I forgot to get my little cheat sheet of what I need to buy up. Um, so, I did get the frame rate issue sorted out, for live streaming. It might be a bit iffy when recording, so my apologies for that, but it should look a lot better than it has the past few times. I had it down at 10 working perfectly. So this is the room that we made last time. Now, we're going to go to house. That was the wrong button to press. One more thing, at the top of your screen you will notice a subscriber goal. I put that there as a way to sort of signify that we have officially switched over to Streamlabs OBS instead of OBS Studios. Now, what I find so incredible about this is the fact that, you know, it's sort of hard to switch recording softwares in the middle of like a phase. So, it was kind of hard for me to do, like I said. We're just putting lights in some rooms. Alright, now, one thing that we do have to do is we do have to get rid of that ceiling. But the subscriber goal up on the top of your screen basically just says, you know, this is the goal we're trying to get to, and this is what we have. Yesterday, when I checked, we had 24 subscribers, so we gained one today. We're making our way up there. Now, what I have found is that our subscribers go up and down. At one point, I went from 19 to 22, up to 24, back down to 19, and then up to 23, which is where I sat for quite a while. So yeah. Let's actually go up a floor so that we are doing everything we can. Now this Christmas room over here, no one knows how to get to, so that's perfectly fine. Another thing is, guys, you might notice a lot of the UI is getting in your way of seeing what's happening. Part of that is because in order to get this smooth recording that you guys are hopefully seeing, I had to not make it full screen, but I wanted it full screen so that it was a lot harder for me to click out of the window. So my solution to that was make the monitor that I'm using to record the screen size a lot smaller and scale it to like 125%. But that means that screen size is smaller, the amount of pixels per like inch is smaller, which means all of the UI is going to be bigger, and I have no way to control that. So my apologies, guys. But what we're going to do now is we are going to build the floor. Now, I never actually told you guys what we were building today. So what we are building today is we are building a, let's see, how do I phrase this? We are building like a sleepover room. It's like whoever gets this house in like the real world, say their child was a popular kid and they were having, you know, the whole entire group of popular kids over for a sleepover party. What would you do there? Well, we are trying to solve that problem today. So, what we're just getting is we're getting the modern single bed Um, I set out enough money for 7 of them. I doubt we will need that many. Um, but yeah, we're getting close here. Now something that you guys should be aware of is I don't remember what episode of season 2 this is, but we have 1 or 2 more episodes of Bloxburg season 2 left. Season 3 is going to be between 2 and 3 episodes. Basically, my idea for it is to just create this balcony. To create this room on top of the house, have a balcony surround it, and just have that room be like a paradise. Have like as many TVs as possible. As many TVs as possible. Game controllers. Like a video game set. Comfy chairs, beds. The most expensive windows. Stuff like that. So yeah. But now that we have our beds placed, we need, end tables, right? These cost $30, so they're not gonna cost a ton. And I did set out some money for painting. I figure whatever we have left over, we'll use to put like some carpeting and stuff in. I did not set out money for lighting, but I'm literally gonna use like $100-something worth of lighting, so it's not gonna be too bad. Actually, let's put our lights in now. So you have a wall light switch. Great. And we're gonna put lots of neon lights along the walls. Those will get painted at some point too, don't worry guys. We're not leaving everything in the dust. And my apologies if my mouse motions are not as smooth. My Bluetooth mouse, I forgot to shut it off overnight, so it is now dead. So we now have our lighting. That saved quite a lot of money, I do have to say. It might be more expensive, but it'll look better in the end. Now we just need a simple alarm clock on some of these, or on all of them, because these kids are gonna have to get up at some point. Who would just sleep and not go up and not get up at some point without an alarm? Actually, I shouldn't be speaking because I've done that. I did that this morning. So now we have everything that we need. Now all that's left is for us to paint. Just paint away. Now all we're gonna do is we're not changing the materials, we're just changing the colors. So it occurred to me I should move so that we can see exactly what item we're painting. So we're painting this bed over here. Now worst case, what I'll do with you guys on camera is I will worst case scenario, I will just go over to the Bloxy Burgers place, spend 2 minutes and get another couple $100. So theoretically each of these should do about 20. So 20 times 7, that's 140. We'll be good. We'll be good. 5 there. It'll be like 50. We should be good. We're not gonna do the end tables. We will see what customizations the alarm clock has. Sorry, I can't talk. But basically, guys, we're just choosing random colors everywhere. um, just for the fun of it. Because, you know, you gotta have some customization in these rooms. You're never gonna get people to enjoy your house if you don't have customization. Um, so yeah. Um, and also, guys, I thought the subscriber goal would be quite interesting to see what you guys thought of it. I'm gonna try to change the colors every gaming episode, or every episode that I do in Streamlabs OBS, because series like Pokemon Shiny versus regular, I do in my video editor, because in reality, that is just so much easier to do than, it's so much easier to do it in a video editor where you have total placement of where everything goes, how long the pictures run for, than in something like Streamlabs OBS, where, yes, sure, you would have the subscriber goals, and you would have, you know, multiple audio inputs and stuff, multiple video outputs and stuff like that, but there's no control over your video at that point. You don't have control over it. All you're doing is placing stuff in a scene and hoping that it works out. Because I tried to do it once and it didn't really work out. Also, another thing that you guys should be aware of is my school schedule. Um, Basically, I have I have 2 tests on Friday, a test on Monday, and a test on Wednesday. So I'm gonna be studying a ton for the next week. So one of the reasons that you don't hear me as tired out in this episode of Bloxburg is because I haven't exactly done a ton of, you know, editing. I haven't done a ton of work today to get the money that we need to make this video. I did that off Thursday night because I had literally no homework. We had a 2-hour delay Friday, so if I missed any homework, I could have done that. So yeah, that's probably one of the only reasons that I did do the work, the money making, all that Thursday instead of, you know, Friday or today, which is Sunday. So yeah, guys, there's nothing worth customizing in the alarm clock. The simplicity end table, we don't really need to customize because, you know, they're supposed to be simple. And it looks better if end tables match each other. So, yeah. Let's click on this light. So this light will be $5. We're gonna make them all different colors. And the goal is that, you know, our 3rd floor will have a, we're not gonna add a roof to the 2nd floor because, the 3rd floor ceiling is going to act as, the 3rd floor is going to act as a ceiling for the 2nd floor. If that at all makes sense to you guys. It makes sense to me, but it's coming out of my mouth, so it's a lot easier for me to say that it makes sense than for you guys to say that it makes sense. Also, I did get stuff worked out for live streaming dates. One of the things is I am acknowledging that as I get into the winter season here where I live, we're gonna get some snowstorms. I might be here and I might be able to live stream, but I might be doing something else, might be doing cyber work, and not able to live stream. So my point sort of is, I'm gonna do live episodes of certain shows, of certain series. Theme Park Tycoon 2 is really the live episode that I want. Theme Park Tycoon and Retail Tycoon are the few that I want to be live. Another thing is, this is not the only video you guys are going to see from me today on the 20th of January, 2019. This video itself was supposed to go up Friday night, but there's just too much commotion going on. I will explain a lot about that because I tell you guys everything, and I think that you guys should know about this just in case something seems off between me and my videos. So basically, at the party that I went to on January 12th, 2019, I've been friends with this girl in my grade since kindergarten. And we're very good friends. We trust each other a lot, I think. Um, and basically, we both have this one friend that thinks that we should be a couple, right? Because, we're really good friends. Um, and, you know, through the amount of wearing the two of us down, people were able to just about get us to slow dance at the party that I was at last week, on the 12th. And I had a hand on her shoulder, if you guys were just curious about that. And we were telling this one friend that wanted us to be a couple, right? Because, what else are we gonna do? Keep it a secret? And a few days before, we had this idea to pull a prank on her, saying that we were, a couple and dating and stuff. Well, that sort of backfired in our face. To the person that we played the prank on, I'm sorry, I already apologized to you through text. I don't know if you watched this, but I am so sorry. I did not mean for it to turn out like this. Basically, she burst out into tears when we told her. A teacher walks in the room. We're like, she's fine. She's just happy because we told her something. Then we're chatting with people, and someone spills that it's a prank, which is not good, right? It's not good if someone spills that it's a prank without the people who are playing the prank telling the person. So all of a sudden, she burst out into tears that it was a prank and not real, and teachers are involved now. Like I said, I am so sorry about this. I did not mean for all this to happen. Anytime, regardless of, timing and stuff, but I did not mean for any of this to happen at all. So, yeah. Now my friend and I feel really bad. We don't know if teachers are going to get involved. We don't know if notes are going to get sent home. We don't know anything about what's going to happen. About what's going to happen within the next week. We don't know if this is just going to get pushed aside or if it's going to, affect everyone who, was in it or what. So, yeah, if I seem off in any of my videos today, that is why. This hasn't been an easy thing. I've been trying to forget about it, but it just keeps coming up in my mind. Like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to my relationship, like my friendship with, these people? What's gonna happen if all of a sudden they just turn their backs on me and stop talking to me? What's gonna happen if my friends find out? What's gonna happen if the teachers get pulled into this? Am I gonna get detention? Am I gonna get kicked out of school? Am I gonna get suspended for a few weeks? What's gonna happen? I don't think anything like that would happen. I don't think my school would do that for just people playing a prank and having the emotional level of it be a bit more than they realized. I think the worst that could happen is just a conversation between, the 3 or 4 of us with teachers, talking about, why we did it and what our intent was. But no, if I see him off in the next few videos, that's why. Yeah. Friday night, I was just in a complete state of panic because all these thoughts were going through my head. I was worried because, the teachers were pulled into this all of a sudden. The teachers are pulled into this. This is now an issue that I'm gonna have to face Tuesday when I go back. is now an issue that I'm gonna have to face when I go back. Teachers might pull me out of class for this. Um, all those thoughts were going through my head. I just didn't have the courage. I just didn't have the emotional capacity left to record and talk about it. So I figured, I'll be back Sunday. It's a day or two. They can wait. Um, so yeah. Hopefully this just goes in the past and doesn't affect us at all. That would be the ideal thing to happen. But whether that's gonna happen or whether I'm gonna lose my friendship with the person that I've known since kindergarten, or whether she's gonna lose her friendship with the person that we pulled the prank on, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a bit scary at this point. Friday night I was also just trying to help comfort the person that I helped pull the prank on. It was her idea. But she couldn't stop crying and she didn't know why. She was just sad and scared about what was gonna happen. So I was trying to comfort her through text and stuff, and it was just a lot going on Friday night inside of my mind. I knew that I had stuff going on the next day that this couldn't affect. I knew that it was going to come up at some point, and I just didn't want to record a video for you guys in the state that I was in. So yeah. But guys, this is our room. Um, it looks really neat. The neon lights don't do much. But, you can see set alarm time. It'll go off if we want it to. But, yeah. So thank you guys for just listening to this video. I'm sorry if I seem a bit disorganized. Like I said, all the stuff that's going on, it's sort of gotten to my head at this point. We have tomorrow off, so I might live stream, I might not, I'm not sure. At this point, I'm not sure about anything. I'm just going through some hard times emotionally because, I'm stuck seeing these people every Friday through February. And then I have to perform on stage with them, regardless of this status, regardless of if there's a tension block between the four of us, regardless of anything. So I'm just stuck in a very emotionally hard pocket at this point. I'm hoping I'll jump out of it and that the teachers will just realize that we didn't mean anything by it, realize that we didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, we didn't mean any malicious intent or anything, that we just wanted to have fun and it blew up in our faces. Hopefully that's what happens. You guys will definitely be receiving updates from me about this matter. And yeah, I really don't know what else to say at this point because what's done is done. There's no going back from it. If we had a time machine, we could go back and tell ourselves that this was going to blow up in our face, that we would lose friends, that we would lose friendships, we would be in serious trouble. We could go back and tell ourselves that, but unfortunately, we don't have time machines to do that with. So, it is what it is. The result is the result. If we get suspended, we get suspended. We can't alter it. It's our fate. It's our destiny. We just have to accept it. And thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you like the subscriber goal. I'll see you in the next video.